Now, for myself, I may be coming to the end of my tenure at the Justice Department.
Hey guys, Attorney General Merrick Garland is on the out. He just delivered some remarks today at the Southern District of New York. Y'all listen in to what he has to say, and do me a favor, hit that like button as you watch this.
Thank you all. It's really nice to be here. Thanks, Damien. It feels a little bit full circle because my first visit was at Damien's investiture. I got to talk to most of you then. So now it seems like a good time to talk to you one more time. Mostly what I just want to say is what Damien said, which is I'm incredibly proud of you. And I'm incredibly grateful for the terrific work that you've done. Over the past 4 years, this office has received public recognition, and rightfully so, for incredibly important cases, for disrupting Sinaloa cartel, for driving down violent crime, for successful prosecutions of the CEOs of the largest cryptocurrencies in the world, and for relentlessly pursuing public corruption without fear or favor. But this is just a sliver of the work you do. And I wish that the public could see all the rest of the work you do, the stuff that doesn't make it to the headlines, the day in and day out work that you do, the time you take away from your families, the extraordinarily long days you spend, and the risks that we all take. They would be extremely proud of you to see what true patriots all of you are. Now, I want to say, while I care very much about the work that you do, I care even more about the way in which you do that work. Yes, you are aggressive prosecutors, aggressive investigators, aggressive attorneys in service of the public. But in everything you do it the right way. You follow the rule of law. You follow the principles of federal prosecution in deciding who you should prosecute and who you shouldn't prosecute. Every day you come to work with one job only, to do the right thing all day long. And I wish the American people could see that. I wish they could be in on your charging conferences. I wish they could be in when you're debating what should go into briefs. I wish they could be in when you're making decisions about what should go in indictment or whether there should be an indictment. They would be so proud. That's where the rule of law really exists in this country. Now, for myself, I may be coming to the end of my tenure at the Justice Department, but I know that all of you will continue. You will continue in the department's mission, what has always been its mission, to uphold the rule of law, to keep our country safe, and to protect civil rights. You, the career lawyers of this district, the career lawyers of all the U.S. attorneys' offices, the career lawyers of the Justice Department as a whole. You are the institutional backbone of this department. You are the historical memory of this department. You are the heart and soul of the department. You are the Justice Department. I could not be more proud of you. And I could not be more grateful for all of the work that you have done to protect the American people. Thank you.
Okay, so Merrick Garland on his way out, guys. And, I mean, dude, did you catch, like, all the tones in his voice that this guy is broken about Donald Trump winning? He saw another 4 years in the top spot. I mean, he is coming apart at the seams. I don't think he's just one of the many people on the left that are just so mind blown that over half of this country loves Donald Trump. But let's just look, guys, just for the fun of it, at just a few of the highlights from Merrick Garland's tenure as Attorney General. And of course, Trump's trying to replace him with Gates, which is a whole nother thing, which we could talk about. But just look at a few of the highlights. And guys, while we're going through these, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more crazy videos like this. All right, watch this. First of all, I would say number one is he weaponized the DOJ. A lot of critics are arguing that Garland has allowed the DOJ to be used as a tool to target political opponents, particularly in investigations involving former President Donald Trump. Yeah, it was Garland that was going after him. And his handling of these cases has been labeled as biased, overly aggressive. I'm curious to know what y'all think, guys, but I think that Merrick Garland, more than anyone else, maybe in history, weaponized the DOJ and made it political. He made it political, specifically against Donald Trump. And that's one thing Donald Trump is trying to do. He's trying to put up, we talked about this in our video yesterday. Donald Trump needs a shield this time. He needs to get stuff done, and he can't do that if he's constantly being attacked by the Justice Department. Now, number two, the silver medal for his tenure is the Hunter Biden investigation. Y'all remember this. And a lot of conservatives are pointing to the slow pace and the leniency in the investigation into Hunter Biden. A lot of people are arguing that it reflects a double standard in the enforcement of the law. Now, guys, I want to know what y'all think about this. So leave a comment down below. Don't hold back. Unleash your true opinion. Let's get some good conversation going. But he also pushed for a lot of progressive policies. Garland's DOJ, I don't know why I keep saying DOJ. I think it's DOJ. DOJ is in my head, guys. He pursued aggressive enforcement of civil rights policies, including reinstating consent decrees for police departments, and a lot of conservatives saw that as federal overreach into local governance. There was also the big crackdown on parental rights activists. Under Garland, the DOJ issued a controversial memo perceived by a lot of conservatives as targeting parents protesting school board policies on critical race theory and gender issues. This was seen as an attempt to silence concerned citizens. This is our boy Merrick Garland, guys. And then, can we even talk about the election for a minute? Election integrity, voter rights. Garland's focus on combating voter suppression has raised concern among a lot of conservatives, a lot of Republicans who believe that his policies undermine election integrity efforts, particularly in Republican-led states. Now, how did he respond to Hamas and terrorism? The DOJ did recently file charges against Hamas leaders following their attacks on Israel, but critics argued that Garland's overall approach to national security has been lackluster and reactive. I'm curious to know what y'all really think about it, though. So again, leave a comment down below, guys. Now, I know we're talking a lot about Garland. By the way, if y'all did a dislike on this video because you don't like Garland or because you didn't like his speech, turn it around and give me a like, guys. All right? It helps out the algorithm, helps out the channel. There were a lot of threats against the DOJ officials. Conservatives have expressed skepticism about Garland's condemnation of threats against DOJ officials, arguing that it shifted focus away from the broader accountability issues within his department. And finally, there's these allegations of political intimidation, right? Garland's defense of the DOJ's impartiality has been met with criticism from conservatives who believe that the department has engaged in politically motivated prosecutions under his leadership. I don't know about y'all, guys. I'll be excited to see someone else take that top role as Attorney General. Now, is it going to be Gates? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let's do a poll. Put your comment down below. Let me know. Do you think that Gates is going to be approved? Or do you think that they're going to block him and Trump's going to have to pick someone else? I'm very curious to know if we can get him through. I don't know if it's going to happen. A lot of theories on why Donald Trump is picking him. If you have a special theory, something that you think, leave it down below. Let me know as well. But a lot of crazy things happening right now with the Attorney General and the picks for that. But anyway, guys. All right. Hey, that's all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, guys. Ring the bell so you get notifications every time I post a video, which I try to post a video every day. Now, I will say, if you don't want a notification every day, don't ring the bell, but don't unsubscribe. Stay subscribed. That way you can load up, your subscriber list, and you can catch up on all the videos, all the news, all the hot topics every single day. All right, guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Peace.